of the many myths circulating about computer video games since their emergence is that video games cause violence. In truth, video games, as in all art forms, reflect a reality in one way or another. As in Los Santos' Guns and Liberty, the Israeli occupation is met by digital natives, the players. The gamification of death is rendered as an act of transgression. Grand Theft Auto in the post-colonial situation represents a metification, a fiction about fiction, one narrative over another. As real-life events are reenacted in Los Santos, the game is played again on the screens, and it all depends on computational and processing power. Signs and references work together to make meaning of this new world. Other players don't need the representation of Los Santos, they live it. Palestinian players stream or post clips from their gameplay online with the hashtag #GTARealLife. Through other online content, Palestinians share real-life documentation of life in Palestine with the hashtag #GTAPalestine. Other players reenact real-life events in Los Santos, such as an Israeli invasion of the Syrian refugee camp, or members of Lion's Den resisting colonial forces in Nablus. The platform GTA offers operates as a stage for Palestinian games. They perform their version of the theatre of their quest. They replay actual life events under occupation, Palestinian civil war.
It's interesting.
One of the many colonial strategies that Israel, and before them the British, used to drive natives out of their land is the economical war, in which they impose laws and plans to push natives away from their land. Those laws are only applied to the natives. Palestinian peasants and workers who live under economic apartheid are pushed to create alternative economies, with many working on car theft, modification, car parts and accessories, dubbed as the vehicle theft industry. Palestinian car mechanics offer better deals to fix settler cars as they are a cheaper workforce, using stolen car parts. Natives make the connection between motors and processors, as they function as the main power behind the colonial enterprise. Palestine Grand Theft Auto. The disappearance of geographical territory as a result of colonialism, ethnic cleansing, land grab, and gentrification forced players to look for new geography to inhabit. Role-playing offers an additional layer of reality in Los Santos. The nature of multiplayer online gaming allows for the creation of a community. Grand Theft Auto's implementation of memes, trap music, fashion, and other references present a Palestine in Los Santos, and vice versa. If we put the term gamer aside, before video games, refugees were playing natives and invaders. Simple games developed by the players themselves, based on the environment and the tools available. Building a fictional world within the real world of a refugee camp. Refugees in Los Santos mimic their reality. They adopt the traits of video game nature in real life and live it as if they were the actual characters from the game they are mimicking, producing a hyper-image of their reality. They rehearse the right life. The players are not going to Los Santos to die. They are going to find out if they were ever alive.
اليوم شاركت لكم تيماكس موديل سامبو يا شباب، تعالوا نعمل فيها حركات، تعالوا نجرب خذ هالحركة، خذ يا سلام يا سلام سلم، اعطيني رفعتك كم وحدة، يلا كم وحدة يا سلام، واحدة الله يبارك، هاي العيون يا شباب، هاي الحركة العيون، خذ يا سلام، بس ماجيك سيتي يا شباب، أمانة واحدة بس واحدة.
A fascinating aspect about Los Santos is that it is a place that is like a real place. A real place in the late capitalist world. Gameplay, story, and mechanics become secondary in the universe of Grand Theft Auto 5. And world building takes center stage. The world of Los Santos. Grand Theft Auto 5's open-world hyper-realism, its thematic focus on Americana, and its globalized postmodern capitalism celebrate and critique consumer society and the society of the spectacle. The player doesn't feel strange or foreign to the life Los Santos offers. This world is especially familiar to players in countries under US soft and or hard power influence. The US and European colonial domination over the Arab world can be seen through the colonial conditions intensified version of the United States, with colonial violence, capitalism, racism, and other forms of discrimination, all justified with the idea of liberty and guns. The core concept to the foundation of Israel and its Iron Wall. Here, Los Santos, the city of saints, meets Palestine, the Holy Land. The open world reality and familiarity of the Los Santos landscape has made it one of the most frequently modded video games, recreating a localized Los Santos with language, memes, cars, music, and other cultural references, all experienced in a multiplayer online community. Some video game critics use the term narrative dissonance, coined by game designer Clint Hocking in a blog post in 2007, to describe the conflict between the game objectives and narrative in the gameplay. This was ignored altogether by modders and Palestinian gamers as they created another real reality. Palestine in Los Santos, by adding names of Palestinian cities, flags, the dome of the rock mosque, local cars and music. Los Santos police and army became the Israeli police and army. In short, gamifying the colonial context of Palestine. In the game, the player creates a persona that can do things most gamers in Palestine can't do. A better version of the player, with access to freedom of movement, education, wealth, and connection to the community. German theorist Theodor Adorno states that the unreality of games give notice that reality is not yet real. Unconsciously, they rehearse the right lie. In Palestine, unlike in Los Santos, the player can die. What is striking, despite the unreality of video games, many players choose to stay in character as their real-life selves. One of the many myths circulating about computer video games since their emergence is that video games cause violence.